What's up, YouTube? We are at it again. Daniel with Phoenix Solutions. Pretty interesting day today. We got one job on the bill already, and that is a little closet shelf repair work today. I'm really hoping, that's the only job right now that is on the bill. I'm really hoping that we'll be able to garner some activity after this gig, get a little more cash flow going for the day. I'm working on several things to that end. One of the things that I'm taking a look at with the activity that I'm generating with this lead vending service is I'm looking at being able to basically take all of the leads that have come into me, separate them out by whether or not I completed the job that I paid for in the app. For the contacts that I've paid for, I will call back and try to generate some recurring business, as well as try for some additional personal contacts from those people of people that they may know that have jobs going on, to see if I might be able to generate activity that exists outside of the costs of a lead service vendor. That will be super cool. I'm gonna lean heavily on my experience as a inside sales director to leverage that opportunity. In addition to that, obviously, we'll continue pumping through the app. We're coming in on the conclusion of week 2, and from the way that it looks, things are looking positive that we will hit our targets, but remains to be seen as of yet. There's 3 days left. Saturday is, of course, the last day of the week. So we're really hoping to generate activity and see positive numbers in growth. That is to say, we're hoping to see more net income through the work that we're generating this week than we did last week. That's our target goal. So looking forward at putting those numbers together, taking a look at those trends, and really pumping the business. I'm really going to start making efforts to increase activity outside of a lead service vendor. Of course, my experience through the lead service vendor gives me access to that, so we'll continue to invest in that through the foreseeable future anyway, to generate that activity. So looking forward to bringing you along for that adventure as well. So we'll see how that goes. But anyway, I'm moving on out to my contract right now, and I'll be here with you just shortly, and we'll do this shelf work. Daniel with Phoenix Solutions. We'll talk to you soon. All right, YouTube. Here's the project that we're looking at today. As you can see, we have shelving systems that were originally mounted up on the wall. The previous mount points, as you can clearly see, have failed. So our goal for today's project is to find a solution for that and remount these shelving systems up on the wall in a much more secure fashion. I think my approach is going to be is to locate out some studs and move the mounting locations for these posts and brackets to the studs. So that's what I'm going to start with. I'm going to get to marking out stud locations, and then we'll drill some holes and put in some screws and remount this shelving system. I will be right back. Okay, here we are. I think I've figured out the system that I want to use. What I determined was to fix the issue that the client was having with the shelf falling, and tearing holes. My surmisation is that this damage is caused by excessive weight being put on the shelves that are just holding the shelf on the wall by wall anchors here. So my solution to that problem is to go into the studs. You can see just how close they were to getting the studs, but just that far off, I guess. Anyway, I've gone ahead and done that for the top shelf. And now I'm going to go ahead and knock out the bottom shelf. Now, the bottom shelves are longer. They go pretty much all the way across. So, these locations are already marked out for me. I will just need to find an additional location somewhere in this gap here. So, let's see what we can do. See if we can get a good view for you guys. Oh, really? Come on, fingers, Daniel, stop being goofy. Alright, come on, we can do this. We know we can do this. And there goes the camera. There goes my audience. Dagnabbit. How about that? Would that work? Nope. Oy vey. Well, at any rate, that might continue. All right. How'd I do that? Okay, now we're back. Okay, so, as I was saying before I was attacked by my camera, we have our stud locations here. What we need to do is determine our stud locations over on that side. So, we'll go ahead and do that. Saying that's a stud. It looks like it is. All right. Saying that's a stud too. What in the... Oh, come on. Yep. back to the exploratory drilling. I'm told you're a stud. What do you know? You're a stud. Okay. Are you? You're not a stud. Let's see if we can locate a stud over here. Right there. What do you know? A stud. Okay. All right. Well, actually, before we do, ouch, 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 ouch. Hot. The drill bit's hot, guys. Okay, so I am going to go through and drill holes in each of these locations. Since we know studs exist here, right there. Okay. Now, let's see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 in total. So, what I've been having to do is take these guys here and remove the wall anchor portion of that, which is real simple. Where did I put my knife? There it is. I'm just using my level here and taking, I'm going to need, what, 4 of these guys. Taking these guys, resting this on my level so that I have a point of anchoring, and just slicing off that part there to leave me with a hook that's just like that. And what that will allow me to do is to send a regular old wood screw in to hold this in place on the wall, rather than a wall anchor nail. They don't even have wall anchor screws with this kit. They're just, you just hammer them into the wall. So we know why it failed. One of the more entertaining parts about doing work like this is you get into it not exactly knowing what the problem is, and as you assess it, you grow to understand exactly what went wrong, and then it's up to you to use some creativity to come up with a solution to fix the issue. So, after having removed the wall anchor portion of these, what we're left with are basically just J-hooks here that will then take drywall screws and send into the pre-piloted holes in the walls. Hopefully, well, you can kind of see me. Wanted to fight. Okay, I'll try to do these to the side so you can perhaps see me as I push these into the wall. Okay, 2 more. I want to check this real quick. Okay, I just need to, I thought that might have been a little out of level. Let's come up just a titch. Actually, Purdy or Daniel. Okay, fine. Alright. Once again, finding level. That's going to be where we want to be, right there. Then I'm just going to take my screw, my drill bit, and mark it right there so that I can rechuck it. Send it in. And that will be the hole we use. Okay, where is our final anchor? There it is. Ooh, that got tight. Yeah, nice. All right. Now, we're ready for the fun part. First of all, these are backwards. Now, the way this works is we locate out where roughly we want these. I goofed that up. I don't want to come, it looks like all the way over. Okay, so now, this is the kind of goofy-ish part. We have to convince the shelf that wants to go on the brackets. Beautiful, it's in. And now we have agency to put in the leg stands. Now we already know where we want to put our leg stands because of where we have our anchors for it on the wall. So that's the easy part, right? The hard part, really taking, and we have what, 4 that we'll be using there? I'm sure there are. Oh, there are. Let's see. Oh boy. Looks like we have a mix and match here. Okay. Working with what we got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6. I'm like missing 2. Let's see if we can locate those 2. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. I located those 2. So we will simply address these real quick. Take the nails out of them, remove any wall anchors. They're unnecessary now. So I'm just taking the wall anchors out of the end of these guys. So just get the nail far enough out that you can rip it out, and then just work out the wall anchor. Again, projects like this are great because it provides you an opportunity to engage your creativity and apply that towards problem solving. Problem solving, creativity, they're both you know, related. So it's important when you are doing work in this vein, at least, to have those skills. Okay, we have all of our anchors out, and we have all of our stands readily available. The only thing I need to do is gather up those for the very last one, and now we can put these in. And these are super easy. All we're doing is taking and straightening this out. We want to make sure that that makes a flush contact on the wall. And then all that happens is these shelving systems have these vertical slats. All we're doing is taking a vertical slat near the location of the stud that we want to insert and resting that up under on the crossbar with the with the notch writing writing on one of these vertical members. So pretty easy. Okay. Now, before we do this, we want to kind of mark where level is. I would not recommend eyeballing this if you don't have experience doing this sort of thing. Yeah. Feel like where it was before. Yeah, like right there. That's level right there. And just like that, this shelf has one leg at least. That's a little worrisome. It's not really doing much good, but you gotta work with what you got, right? We'll do this guy down on the end so it makes it look like we did it intentionally. That was the design. So, grab a screw. With the way that kind of wants to twist, we kind of want to be on that one there. Okay, good enough. Something I always enjoy doing when I'm eyeballing things is just check. Okay, we have a little bit of an up bubble, which is actually a good thing because what I mean by an up bubble is that this front edge here is a little bit higher than this back edge here, which is what we want because when this shelf is loaded up, weight's going to be pushed down on it. And we want the weight of it, if it's going to move it at all, to bring it into level. It's always better that things fall back towards the wall rather than fall away from the wall and off the shelf. So just a very slight up bubble is kind of what we're looking for. Okay, on to this guy. I can do it backwards. Let's find out. Very groovy. I dig it a lot. All right. And then one final one right down here. And then all we have is one more shelf to mount, and we are copacetic. Okay, we're out here in careful about pushing up too much on this side, because what we have is we have a point where two shelves are lining up, and what we don't want is we don't want that shelf to be visually unlevel. So uh-oh. Okay. It would seem that I'm off by just a smidgen. So I'm going to see if I can't do some trickery here to make that go into a stud. Move it over there and see if this works. Oh yeah, it worked. There we go. Now we're tied up against there. Good, good, very good. I like it. Okay. Now we have one more shelf to do down below, and that's that, as they say. So, I'm going to bring you down here. Okay, let's do that, right? Yeah, good. Again, we're lucky because we know where we want to drill our holes. Well, we're going to start by removing our nail anchors. Oh, autofocus, you're killing my video. It's nice to be able to come out to these jobs and engage your brain in a new and different way every single project. Okay. Now, for the very last time, we're going to go ahead and set up our level and knife these ends off. Okay, let's go ahead and figure out how we want this and get to putting these guys in. This here is our line. Okay. So maybe like so, right? Okay. All right. Yeah. Oh, fine. Okay. Now we use this one here as a level point to find and mark our other two here. Okay. I just want to find where level is and make sure this is in line. That's level right there. And that is in line to this point right here. Where we want this. Okay. Oh. There we go. And then once again, doing the same thing over here. Hopefully you guys can see that I'm using the level to level this up. And removing the level, holding our guide in place, starting the hole, and then sending it. Okay. Now the fourth one we don't have the capacity to do because our level is just too short. So we'll switch and do our last one in a second. So what you're seeing me do is you're seeing me pilot holes. Whenever I first started doing TaskRabbit and doing jobs like this, I was of the mindset that once I kind of determined where I wanted my first one, I'd set it, and then I'd use my level to set my second one and send the screw right in, instead of piloting. Over the years of doing this type of work, what I've discovered is when you do things like use techniques like piloting, you can be so much more precise about the work that you're doing, and the quality of your work goes up dramatically. That's something that I discovered. Like I said, when I first started, I wasn't piloting anything. I was just finding a location, using my level to get where I thought was level, sending it, and it just didn't come out at the high quality that I can get when I do pilot stuff. Um, I think when you're first starting out, before even using the level to find your location to pilot, what I would do is I would recommend marking your locations out with pen, marker, pencil. And you'll see me do that a lot too. But in as you get doing this kind of work for a while, what you discover is you discover your ability to uh, use techniques improves, and some of the more basic intermediary steps can be skipped and left out. But don't ever do that and sacrifice the quality of your work. That's key number one for being in business for yourself. The quality of work is the value of your money. If you do crappy work, you won't generate residual work. You won't generate referral connections. It is so incredibly important to keep the quality of your work at its highest level so that you can generate high quality clientele. Okay, back to this. Since I'm here, we'll do this one first. Okay. Come down here, put this guy down here. Oops, that's right. I remember the deal with this guy. Nope. There we go. There we go. Okay. We just need to pilot one more hole. Right there it is. Okay. There it is. Okay. Now, the key to this one is going to be kind of visually lining up where the ends of them are. I think this guy right here, and then we'll hang up this guy right here and see how close we are. Pretty dang close. Pretty dang close. Where's my screwdriver? There it is. Oh, golly, yes. Beautiful. Okay. I would say that's pretty dang good. All right. Hard part's over with. Now we're just putting in shelves again, or legs again. That was one off. No. Oh. Wait. I think that's right. Just double check. Make sure I didn't go the wrong direction. Yep, I went the wrong direction, Big Nabbit. Okay. That's going to be the right direction. Oh yeah, much, much better. Okay, we're in place. We just need to place our mounting brackets. And hey, no. Okay, that will do it. Oh, looking flat-wise, good. All right, let's go down here. Do that guy down there. Yeah, very good. I know what I'm talking about. What do there? Oh, there we go. Hell yeah. That's what I like to see. have pre-binned this one out, so I should have been doing the other two too, but oh well. There we go. Yep. Just like so. Okay. Just died, but that's the nature of the business. Ouch. Ladies and gentlemen, I do believe what we have is a completed project. I'm going to clean up some stuff here, and then I'm going to go talk with the client real quick and wrap this bad boy up. Daniel with Phoenix Solutions. I'll be right with you. What's going on, YouTube? Daniel with Phoenix Solutions. That job was really good. That was a really good job. Not only did that job go really, really well, but I also, it sounds like I'm generating quite a bit of residual work off of it, which is exactly what I need to reduce my the impact of the cost of doing business through Thumbtack. So he's got a lot of different projects that he wants me to take a look at doing. So sounds like there's going to be a whole lot of opportunity to make some money with him, which is amazing. That is the score of a lifetime. Finally, things are looking up for the business. Super excited about that. Thank you for coming along with this journey. I may have some work lined up. It's not confirmed yet for this afternoon, but it may confirm up. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But once again, thank you for coming along. And hopefully I will be mobiling out here shortly this afternoon to go pick up some more work. Daniel with Phoenix Solutions. We'll talk to you soon. It looks sort of like things might be shaping up for a little afternoon excitement. The clouds are definitely coalescing. I'm not sure if that is what I think it is, but you can see a thread right there, a line. A line. That might be a particular action. Of course, with everything passing by, you can't see it, but I was seeing some particular action. Not, if it is rotating, it's so, it's so small and needle-like that it's really pointless bothering about. But yeah, it's shaping up, it looks like, this afternoon. Oh boy. Hey, yeah, that's better. Definitely shaping up into something. Come on, truck. Alright, light's green. We gotta go. Alright. So, here very shortly, I'm gonna have my camera on the sky, watching exactly what this here is gonna do. I'll be back.